Wogley. How's my ship running?
Optimally, nothing to report for this journey, but that spill on the last trip has put us a week behind schedule.
It's not the end of the world for being late, but looks like we won't be getting our bonuses.
That's what happens when you let amateurs load insecure cargo on our ship. Unfortunately, Haley didn't catch that improper seal.
Well, Haley's only been with us for less than a year. It's one of our only mistakes since she's worked with us.
Yes, she is a good colleague, just mentioning that the systems of checks didn't save our bonuses. I do not blame her for being new, but what happened could have left us stranded or dead.
Anything else I should know?
Captain, I have a question regarding my leave request.
What's up with it? I thought it was already approved.
It is, but since we're delayed, could you authorize it to be shifted back by a week too?
I'll see that gets done. So what's your plans when you're back on Mars?
Well, first, I need to do some paperwork with the ministries over there. My government wants a headcount and health assessment of its available man pool.
What's that for?
It seems tension between the powers on Earth seem to be boiling over on Mars. The Chinese administration on Mars wants a checkup on their strength there.
They can do that?
Yes, they're the government. Usually people that live on Mars have to deal with some extra government BS. This is especially true for citizens of China. Even more for me since I served in the military.
Is that all you're doing for your whole month there? It seems like a hassle just to go back for government shenanigans.
Oh heck no. That whole thing should have finished in half a day. I'm mostly going to visit family and take a tour of Valles Marineris with my girlfriend. It has been a long time since I've returned to see them. I thought taking time off when I needed to go back for these so-called shenanigans would be a good opportunity to spend time with them.
Well, keep me posted if there's anything new.
Will do.
Hey Haley, how's the cleanup going along?
Just finishing up my scans here, Captain. Sorry for stuffing up the loading. I didn't check the last delivery of industrial fluids properly. I should have seen that it was poorly sealed. I'm just rechecking if there's any damage from any seepage underneath the flooring, sir. Not like there's much to do anyway on this journey.
That's alright. We all make mistakes. It's a learning lesson for you to be more aware of your surroundings. So, what's your findings?
Well, the ground crew did a pretty good job drying the bottom, and the electrical wiring seems to be well insulated. I already checked this disaster when we left port, and some time has already passed since then. I think everything is in working order. Just being paranoid, that's all.
Paranoid about what?
Well, I'm still relatively new to this whole intersolar travel gig, and this is my biggest mistake yet. We were so lucky that the ship didn't short circuit while en route. Imagine getting stranded in the middle of nowhere. How do we get saved if our vessel suddenly imploded? Even worse, we're traveling out in the outer system. There's basically no one out here that can save us if our ship breaks down.
It's not so bad once you get used to it. The ship is solidly built, so I wouldn't worry about it. Even if there was some kind of incident, the procedures are there to help. Better yet, I already experienced getting spaced.
You're saying you've been left stranded in outer space?
There will be some point in your career where something goes wrong with the ship. usually a once-in-a-lifetime event. When I got stranded, the ship's engines overheated and broke down. I drifted in space for some time before we were rescued.
For you, sure, an outer system job seems normal, but this is my first time traveling past the Jupiter orbit. It's so desolate here, and the travel time is so much longer than the trips in the inner core. I'm not sure if I'll ever be okay with that.
Well, this is nothing really. We're lucky the planetary alignments to Neptune are optimum. One day, you'll experience an urgent rush order where you could be flying end to end from this system that could take a year.
I'm definitely not looking forward to that.
When we get into port, check up with the company technician. I should go.
Alrighty then.
Hey Captain, we have an incoming SOS transmission. Come to the bridge ASAP. Captain, you may want to hear this.
This is the Pioneer Research Station. Electricity and communications are down. We require immediate assistance and evacuation. Can anyone read me?
This is the Intrepid. We read you. Please respond, Pioneer Station. Over.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Pioneer Station.
We can't hold a connection with them. They're not responding. Should we do something about this?
Well, it's above my pay grade to decide, but the law requires us to help those in distress.
Alright, I'm calling it now. Redirect our heading towards Pioneer Station. Let's try to render aid to them.
Aye, Captain. Setting a new course. ETA in 2 hours.
Alright. Let's go and rescue the station.
Hey you, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Who am I talking to?
Not to be rude, but we're kind of at full-blown.
Wait, why are the elevators down? Am I in danger? How?
You won't go down with some.
What should we do with the
It automatically turned off when it realized.
Oh.
After that, could you please come down and meet me down in the labs?
Where will I find those?
I reckon you should search the administration's office.
door is locked until electrical power is restored.
Withdrawing control rods from reactor. Electrical power online. Withdrawing control rods from reactor. Electrical power online.
are you guys? Are you from corporate? Have you come to save us?
We heard the distress call. We're trying to find and evacuate people here.
Oh, thank God. I've been stuck here for days trying to avoid those things from eating me alive.
What happened here on this station?
I don't really know. I was sleeping when the outbreak happened, hence why I've been in my room here.
You really have no idea what's going on?
I work as a robotics manager. I genuinely have no idea what's happened. My guess is something happened in the genetics department, cause what else would have created these monstrosities?
That would be a reasonable assumption to have. Well, we're here to help you get off of this station.
Thank you very much for that. Could I ask you for one thing though? Since you guys are armed and seem to know how to deal with the hordes of undead, could you help me get to the maintenance depot across the hallway?
Why would we want to do that? We have a ship that could bring you out of here.
Well, yes, that would be good, but I'm not the only survivor on this station. There's bound to be more around here. There's a company vessel undergoing repairs in the depot, and we could use that to evacuate more people. This station alone usually hosts around 500 researchers and staff, along with thousands of clinical trial volunteers. I doubt your ship will be able to fit all of them.
I'm not sure how many of these people would be left with some degree of sentience, given the creatures we met.
Best to be prepared for any situation. The route isn't that far from here, but as you can see, I have no weapons, while you do. Would you be interested in helping me out?
It's too dangerous for me and my crew to clear out the route there. I'm certain one ship is fine for everyone here.
Are you sure about this? I can do so much more to help my fellow colleagues if I repaired that ship.
I'm certain. I recommend you go back to my ship at the terminal. It is safe and clear of zombies.
Alright then. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Find more survivors and get them on my ship for evacuation, just like what I'm doing for you.
So, you're playing the hero while I hang around your ship. Is there anything I can do to help you guys?
We have guns to defend ourselves and a ship to evacuate you guys. The only thing you can do to help us is to be ready for evacuation.
Well, looks like I won't be able to change your mind. I'll head to your ship. Good luck out there.
Dr. Kingsley's inside if you want to have a word with her.
So, you're the guys Dr. Kingsley was talking about. You cleared up the rooms behind you?
We did. Should be alright now to evacuate everyone from this station.
Damn, that's impressive. The elevator was bust, so we've been trying to make a detour for days through these stairs. Kept losing what's left of my men. Ended up just blocking the stairwell. Lucky you guys came here and got it starting up. I don't know how much longer we could have stayed here. How did you find us anyway?
We heard the distress call you put out. Came immediately when we could.
Well then, I guess my suicide mission was a success then. Damn well thought I wouldn't have made it up there alive.
What do you mean by a suicide mission?
When I ran security on this station last week, I had 50 men under me. I lost most of my men fighting the undead. I lost even more in our fight to the long-range comms room. Now it's just me and 2 other guys who made it back and we're all crippled.
I guess I'll get going then.
Yeah, you do that.